This segment of the Long Life Era is powered by Paul Mortuaries and Cemeteries. Stay active. Be healthy. They'd rather wait. Marla Letitia is the founder of Long Life Era community Facebook group. We also know her as Nanny Bubby. You can embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com. Okay, let's recap. What exactly is the Long Life Era community?
The Long Life Era community started as an online community on Facebook, and it is a group of people who are basically baby boomers who are now living in their long life era, a reframing of the word senior citizen. And that's how it started.
Age 50 plus?
It really is age 50 plus because the long life era actually starts when you turn 50 years old.
What about the old soul? Somebody who's 35, 45 years old and wants to join, can they?
They can, because if they don't want to die young, and very few do, they will turn 50 and they will be living the greatest part of their life in the long life era, which is from age 50 to 100 years or more.
Embracing that mindset at longlifemindset.com. Tell us about that.
So the long life mindset states, I recognize living a healthy, long life to 100 years and beyond is entirely possible. I embrace becoming a centenarian is part art and part science. I believe from this point forward, I am the artist and scientist of my own long life destiny. If you go to longlifemindset.com, you literally have the opportunity to add your name to a list of 120,000 people that will empower us to speak anti-ageism on your behalf.
Embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com, and on social media, you're invited to join the Long Life Era community Facebook group. This segment of the Long Life Era is powered by Paul Mortuaries and Cemeteries. Stay active. Be healthy. They'd rather wait. Marla Letitia is the founder of Long Life Era community Facebook group. We know her as Nanny Bubby on both Instagram and Facebook. You too can embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com. Well, there's another woman you recently interviewed who's living in her long life era. She's 96-year-old Beverly Rosenthal. Can you share with us how that talk went?
Oh my gosh, it was really amazing in that she's very technical savvy. So she was texting before the interview, went on to Zoom on her cell phone, but we ended up putting her on a laptop because the view is much more stable, right? So it was really incredible. And one of the things, as you might remember, that I forgot to ask the 103-year-old Evelyn Leschgold when I interviewed her is, what invention do you find to be the most remarkable in your lifetime? And her answer really surprised me.
I'm going to guess it was the internet.
I was guessing so too because she was so internet savvy. But instead she said television. And I thought that to be very remarkable. And one of the things that she loved about television, which is something that actually goes back to being internet, right, like you just said, is that she loves the streaming services, which she still looked at as TV.
Sure.
And she loves documentaries. She loves being invigorated by learning about all of these famous people that she has seen and watched throughout her lifetime. I said, did you expect to live over 100? Did you expect that you would, still be thriving? And she said, I never thought about it. I just lived with adventure in my heart.
You too can embrace the Long Life Mindset at longlifemindset.com, and on social media, you're invited to join the Long Life Era community Facebook group. This segment of the Long Life Era is powered by Paul Mortuaries and Cemeteries. Stay active. Be healthy. They'd rather wait. Marla Letitia is the founder of Long Life Era community Facebook group. We know her as Nanny Bubby on Instagram and Facebook, and you can embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com. Okay, we just spoke a few moments ago about an interview you did with Beverly Rosenthal. She's 96 years old. What struck you the most about her attitude about living to that age?
It was her joy for adventure. She had been a world traveler all of her life, even in her 30s. That's when she began. She said her parents were travelers. They were world travelers by ship, even when she was a child. And she had this love of adventure and a curiosity about the world.
While you were talking with her, again, 96-year-old Beverly Rosenthal, did you ask How do you live that long? Do you unlock any of her secrets to closing in on centenarian status?
Well, the first thing I said is, tell me what you do to stay healthy. And she said, nothing. I'm a terrible eater. I never exercise. I don't worry about anything that I eat. And she said that she loves Asian food and is sure that it has too much MSG in it. But what I realize is, the new science says that more vegetables, less protein is a healthier lifestyle for a longer life. And in fact, Asian food is exactly that. Her daughter, who she lives with, said she moves all the time. She may not get on a treadmill. She may not, do a bike every day, but she walks, she moves, she bends over when she drops something, she plays golf, and she is still traveling. She just went to Dubai and Abu Dhabi just 2 years ago.
At 94 years old.
Exactly.
Embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com, and on social media, you're invited to join the Long Life Era Community Facebook group. This segment of the Long Life Era is powered by Paul Mortuaries and Cemeteries. Stay active. Be healthy. They'd rather wait. Marla Letitia is the founder of Long Life Era Community Facebook group. We also know her as Nanny Bubby on both Instagram and Facebook. You too can embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com. Something always going on in the community, the Facebook group. What is it going on this week in February?
Well, the second week of every month, we always have the 5-day exercise challenge, which is going on right now. And it is one of our most engaged posts, meaning that we post a daily. It's day 1, day 2, 3, 4, and 5. And people post pictures, they post statements, and it's a very inspirational thing to watch on the Facebook group, which is Long Life Era Community Facebook group. You find us in the groups there. And
it's called the 5-day exercise challenge. Are you finding that the same people are participating in that and not just doing it for those 5 days, but maybe carrying it on throughout the month?
I would say a good 80% of them are there all the time anyway, doing it whether we're showing it in the Facebook group or not. They are avid exercisers and they take their health and their activity very, very seriously. The other 20% just get inspired and maybe start for the first time, or maybe do it 1 or 2 days, where 80% are doing it for the full 5 days.
Are you seeing the participation numbers grow?
Oh, yes. I mean, listen, our group is now almost 400.
There we go.
Yep. We're working at getting to 500 by the end of March, which will be our 1-year anniversary for the group. They are doing isometrics, UFC Fit, Pilates, walking, weights. So if you want to be inspired and you want to start getting healthy and moving, join the group.
And embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com, and on social media, you are invited to join the Long Life Era Community Facebook group. This segment of the Long Life Era is powered by Paul Mortuaries and Cemeteries. Stay active. Be healthy. They'd rather wait. Marla Letitia is the founder of Long Life Era Community Facebook group. We also know her as Nanny Bubby on Instagram and Facebook, and you can embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com. Okay, the Long Life Era community is having a really exciting new event. It's coming up here first Saturday of March?
Yes, on March 2nd at the South Point. It is hosted by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, and the title sponsor is Optum Healthcare. It is the Aging Wellness Expo, and the Long Life Era community is going to have their own Long Life Era speakers room.
Is that what the IRL is?
IRL stands for in real life. So anybody that comes out that's part of our group actually will be seeing us all together in real life instead of just virtually in Facebook. The doors open at 9 a.m. and the Long Life Era Speakers Room opens at 10 a.m.
Tell us more about the experts who will be talking in the Long Life Era Speakers Room.
So Nancy Bruce of the Finding Love podcast is going to be speaking at 10. I'm at 11 with a mindset to live 100 years or more. Global fashion stylist and author of the talked about book, You Can't Leave the House Naked. And she is going to be talking about dressing in a fun way in your Long Life Era at 12 noon. And at 1, we have Dr. Jean doing isometrics with 5 people from the group. And at 2 o'clock, David Sugar is going to play us out with a social and playing guitar. So if you're not busy, even if you are busy on March 2nd, come out and join us at the South Point. We start the room at 10 a.m. We're going to go until 3 and close it on down.
That is a full schedule. It all happens March 2nd at the South Point. And you can embrace the mindset at longlifemindset.com. And on social media, you're invited to join the Long Life Era Community Facebook group.